Welcome back to the Garden Report. Josue Pavone here. Nick Gelso, as we finish recapping this win over here by the Celtics. 10 in a row, Nick.
10 in a row.
107 to 96, Nick. The Celtics are officially streaking. Because, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, that's one thing. But 10 in a row, I mean, that's...
It's been years.
That's old school streaking. I mean, these guys, they're over by the quad. Like, you know, Will Ferrell in old school.
Yeah.
10 wins in a row. But my question to you, Nick.
Yeah.
How much of this 10-game winning streak is KYRIE IRVIng, and how much is it Brad Stevens? Which one would you pick?
Who's the MVP, right?
Who's the MVP? You got to pick one. Because the MVP
10
doesn't have to necessarily be a player. I mean, if you ask me, I think it's Brad Stevens. What do you think?
All right. Well, you know what? If you're asking me who I'm trading, I would sooner probably trade KYRIE before I trade Brad.
If you had to pick out of the two?
If I had to pick. But I will say the MVP of this early season right now is KYRIE IRVIng. I'm going to give I'm going to give you that, man, and I'm going to tell you why.
Elaborate.
All right, number one, he's making his teammates better. Okay. Number two, he's giving a solid effort on defense and playing pretty good, and that's contagious, Josue.
Okay, all right.
Number three, he's showing the maturity and the leadership value that this team needs.
Okay.
In crunch time, with the shot clock winding down, the guy is consistent, he's there, and he's giving it to the Celtics on a nightly basis. Through adversity. Adversity and through injury. No Hayward, now no Horford, now no Tatum. We'll talk about that in the next segment. KYRIE is there. The Celtics win again. Yeah,
but Nick, I think you're forgetting the fact that Brad Stevens is the one that set the table here. I mean, we all know KYRIE IRVIng, what he's able to do. We saw what he did in Cleveland. But I feel like Brad Stevens...
Who's making the shots?
I mean, Brad Stevens is setting up those shots. Come on, Nick. Setting up the shots, setting up the offense, and he's plugging IRVIng in. I mean, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. I mean, these guys are producing because of Brad Stevens' system, or are they producing because of KYRIE IRVIng? Which one is it?
Honestly, I mean, we're being a little bit hot takey here, but I think it's a combination of the two. I think Brad Stevens, without a doubt, has been the calming force. He's been the guy who has rallied the team and kept them together through all this adversity. So you've got to give credit to Brad. But KYRIE's right there. The Celtics do not win 10 in a row without KYRIE IRVIng.
No, that's true.
Point blank, they don't.
All right. No disagreement here. But you know what? We'll talk more about the Celtics winning streak. We'll talk about if they can keep it going, because they have 2 games at home, but they're not going to be necessarily easy ones, as this one was tonight against the Lakers. But we'll get more into that in a little bit in the next part of the Garden Report. Josue Pavone here, Nick Gelso, CLNS Media.